Hey, I want to tell you a little bit about genetically modified organisms because there's a lot of fear about them, and not all genetically modified organisms are bad. I would go so far as to say that some of them are very good. Okay, this is the way you got to look at it. First, you got to be real clear about what you're saying. The term organic has caught fire the last few years. And in reality, all food is organic. Literally, every piece of food is organic. Organic, the definition of organic is carbon-based. It's a carbon-based molecule. That's organic. So they can extrapolate that and call food organic and act like, maybe this is organic, even though I don't think this actually says organic on it. No, in fact, this is... You could say, so someone would look at this and say, that's not organic, though it is organic. And what's going to happen is Monsanto, who's producing this genetically modified food, is going to start saying, our food is organic. It's not USDA organic, but it's organic, and it's going to confuse the shit out of people. So educate yourself now about what that means. Don't be fooled. And by the way, are you going to really fucking trust the USDA? They pay the USDA a bunch of money and slap a label on something. The USDA is... Who oversees the USDA? The NSA? Come on. Eat apples. But anyway, genetic modification in general isn't bad. The term genetic modification is very general. Right now, my genes are modifying. I'm modifying them by speaking, by walking around. I'm modifying my genetics. We always have the opportunity to modify our genetics. Let me see if I can just flip the camera over to this dude. Oh no, I can only take a screenshot. Well, look, even Johnny's modifying his genetics. So, this guy, this 20-year-old NYU student just developed this gel you can spray that heals wounds instantly. And he's calling it, I think, I don't know, not veti-gel, but something like that. I mean, it's literally like he played a lot of Resident Evil and was like, oh, he genetically modified some plant coagulant to spray on a wound, and now if you're cut open you can just spray it on, and it's not like a super glue that seals it up. It actually heals it. It acts as the cellular material of the muscle and heals it, and apparently does it instantly. There's video of it happening. That's good genetic modification. Arguably, the bananas we eat with no seeds, that's modified. Bananas used to have seeds in them. Almost impossible to eat. I mean, it would be a pain in the ass to eat. Pomegranates I love, but I don't eat them that often because of the seeds. So you think, well, if you can modify pomegranates to not have seeds, is that bad? Is that gross? Or is that just convenient and good? So, I look online and I see these dudes talking about GMOs. No GMO! I even made a video, no GMO, and I knew in the back of my mind when I made it, it was just such a silly, ignorant thing to say. So, just so you know, I don't support no GMO. I think that it's important to know how something is being modified if you're going to use it. Exactly how it was modified. And then the argument about is it safe or not, well, we are the test subjects. Anything that we allow our government or private organizations to sell to us that we're going to potentially ingest, we are the test subjects. We cry out, no animal testing, no animal testing. But all of this genetic modification food market, I mean, there's 90% of the corn grown in the United States is modified by Monsanto to be resistant to Roundup. This is the big genetic modification nastiness that's going on. Now, I am for genetic modification in a lot of ways. But what Monsanto's done is genetically modified their fruit and their vegetables, their corn and their soy, to be resistant to this chemical that they spray on it, which would otherwise kill the plant, called Roundup. So they call these plants Roundup Ready. because they're genetically modified to be resistant to Roundup. So Roundup is a weed killer and it's an insecticide. They spray it on the plant's resistant to it, so it doesn't die. It kills all the weeds, kills all the insects, and then they feed it to you. But that Roundup is still in the fucking food. It's really gross. It should be illegal. If you can't serve someone Roundup, you shouldn't be able to serve someone food that you sprayed with Roundup. Let's fucking make a noise about this. Make a video about it. Put your piece in, because if enough of us get online and start talking about it, it spreads like wildfire. It sends this fucking impulse through the subconscious of society. As you can see what we've done the last 5 years, it's fucking at our fingertips, man. Let's do this together. Come on, make something, do something.